Amazing, beautiful people, and man, you have all been screaming at me, getting annoyed at me, and losing your minds for so long, telling me that I need to come back and react to some more YOASOBI. So that is exactly what we are going to do today. Of course we're going to do more YOASOBI. She's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think there's two of them, right? Is it YOASOBI? Let me know how to pronounce the other one. There's the producer, and then YOASOBI, the vocalist. But man, or YOASOBI, the group in whole, I'm not really sure. Someone explained it to me a little bit, actually. But man, I have been so excited to come back. So excited to come back. Everything I've checked out so far from this vocalist has been incredible. Everything I've checked out so far from YOASOBI has been incredible. They have really stolen my heart, and easily the most recommended song for me to react to next by all of you is this one right here, Probably. I don't know anything about it. Going into it completely blind, don't know what the point of the song is, what it's about, what the themes are. So let's jump into this. Let me stop talking. Make sure you subscribe so you can enter into our 300,000 subscriber giveaway where I'm going to give one person $1,000. And don't forget, we've just started an anime watch-along series on Twitch. If you want to join me for any of those, link is in the description. Enough of my talking. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to YOASOBI Probably. So, I'm just curious, when it comes to YOASOBI, am I fine in saying I love YOASOBI's voice? Or are people going to be like, no, that's not the correct way to say it? Because that's what I want to say. For this video, that's what I'll do, and then you guys can correct me for the future. I don't know if YOASOBI is the two people and you call them both different names. I don't know how it works. So, for now, I'm going to say, I love YOASOBI's voice! I love it so much! A lot of her songs follow this sort of like softer instrumental beat, with like these softer tones as well. And I love how it's done. I also feel like every single one of the songs I've listened to so far have like a story to them. And it's just so intriguing. You just like get sucked into it straight away. It's brilliantly done. Relationships. So incredible with this like softer beat. This song, like if you didn't understand the lyrics, you could literally just imagine like walking down the street and sort of smiling and just be like and just like waving and people being like, hey, good morning. But with the lyrics, it's like a hard-hitting emotional sort of breakup song almost, you know, with sort of like it seems like no matter what happens, we're always destined to end is sort of the underlying theme of this song. YOASOBI is one of my favorite discoveries in Japanese music. So unique, somehow modern, with these like sort of more traditional styles as well. It's incredibly well done. Like you could easily hear this on the radio everywhere in the world, if that makes sense. And yet at the same time, it feels very homely in Japan. Does that make sense? Do I sound like a crazy person saying that? I'm trying to say it like it's so well balanced that like Western modern music, as well as all the Japanese sort of more traditional Japanese music that I've been listening to as well. It's like perfectly in between, which is masterfully well done because it's almost like a song in disguise. I love how it's done like this. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And the voice, the vocals, always 10 out of 10. want to say this as well, just as like a tiny little bit of advice for anyone watching this who's having like an issue that sort of is close to this song. Something I've always discovered with relationships as well is you can feel like this if you have like a sort of younger relationship. And what I mean by that is when you're a bit older, you know who you are and you know who someone else is. But when you're younger, you change so much over so many years. And if you're with someone during those years of change, you can easily find yourself becoming more detached, more out of sync as both of you decide you want different things in life, different career paths, different things. Like as you grow up and you both grow up in a relationship together, sometimes it's fine because you grow up and you realize, oh, we just want the exact same thing in life. But sometimes you grow up and you're like, oh no, we want two different things in real life. And you see that a lot with younger relationships, which is why, if you can, obviously it depends, but when you're a bit older, it's easier to get into a relationship because you know who you are, the person knows who they are, and together you can decide what you want to achieve together as a couple. So this out of sync thing, I think, is very much more common among younger relationships. Great video as well. I love it. Are very, very well written as well, and this song is like such a perfectly relevant song to so many people in the world. This is a great song. This is a fantastic song. I can see why Probably was so recommended. Easily the most recommended YOASOBI song. The vocals have been incredible, especially the chorus. I love it. I love the range in vocals that we're getting on this one, and the music video, like I said, so relevant to so many people. This is going to be like, it's so nice when you hear songs in the world and you're like, it like clicks with your brain and you realize you're not alone. And songs like this, especially around breakups, help so many people. The instrumental is incredibly well done as well, like so well done, very like masterfully so. It just like this mellow sort of beat that I can't even describe what it is. Brilliantly done, and it complements the vocals so well. Together, they really are like a perfect duo. Even this effect on it now is amazing. Brilliant. Absolutely loved it. I'm so glad to be checking out some more YOASOBI, man. I have missed her. Ah, she's incredible. Ah, she is so incredible. I've missed her. I've missed her so much. I want to say something as well about this song because I am someone who has had in my life a terrible, terrible breakup. Literally, I think it could be a textbook horrific breakup. Like if someone's like, what's the worst breakup in the world? And you went through like a list of things that needed to happen in that breakup, I could tick most of them off, if not all of them off, right? And it was when I was younger. No one knows how old I am now. It's not that I'm keeping it a secret. I haven't said it on camera yet. But yeah, you guys can just guess for now. But anyway, so when I was younger, I went through an awful breakup. And now I'm married really happily with 2 children. So I've been part of both spectrums on this. And what I can say is the simplest bit of advice I can give anyone who's not sure if they're happy, who's not sure if they're in the the right place with someone, or if this is the person they want to spend their rest of life with, who's just not sure, is one sentence, and that is, you will know it's meant to be. You will know it's right when it is easy. That is the best bit of advice I can ever give anyone. So many people that I talk to that have these relationships that burn in fire, you can see it coming from a mile away. They have arguments, they have bickers, they're not on the same wavelength, and it goes like that for a long time. They both want different things. You can, and from an outsider's perspective, you see it, right? When you're inside the relationship, also I apologize, I'm sniffing, I've got a cold. When you're inside the relationship, you don't see it. You can't see these things. But one thing you do know is whether or not it's easy, whether or not it gives you anxiety or stress, or it's hard work. And I can only say this from my experiences, but you will know it is right when it is easy. From my previous relationship, it was so hard. It was hard from day one. There was work from day one, and it went on like that for years, just working. And it was only when I went through the breakup, which took like months to properly finalize, and going through this horrendous breakup, and finally waking up from what felt like a nightmare, and just waking up one morning and being like, wow, that really happened. I really was that person. And then I just felt like a new human being. It was only then, and then meeting my wife, and then getting married, and looking at our relationship now, that I realized this so different, not even closely the same thing. And now it's just so easy. It's like breathing. In a weird way, I know this isn't going to make sense, but you barely even notice each other. It's like you're just there. You just click. You're compatible, and you're just in sync. It's easy. It's easy. The arguments you have are stupid arguments over stupid things. They're not serious arguments. Everything is just easy. And before, it was so hard. So, like I said, with a song like this, which talks about breakups and how many people are affected by this, because everyone is affected by this at one stage in their life. The only thing I can ever say to anyone, and I don't, if anyone's going through this and you want someone to talk to or anything like that, feel free to share your stories in the comment section and have a chat with people down there. Or you can follow us on the Discord. Everyone's very welcome in there as well. Link is in the description. And yeah, just chat and everyone be nice to each other. And if you see someone who's got a story in the comment section and you think you can help out, you can give them some advice, go for it. And yeah, just everyone look out for each other, because I remember when I went through it all, it would have been nice to have like some more shoulders to cry on who are more understanding. And if anyone's feeling like that right now, use the comment section to your full advantage. But yeah, I remember just how hard work it was, and then when it finally ended, and then this, and just comparing the two and being like, wow, this is normal. What I had before was not normal. This is normal. And I think when you're younger, you can get like caught up in infatuation, and I wouldn't even call it love. You become more obsessed over each other in an unhealthy way. And then when you get older, it's love. You love each other. There's no obsession. There's no jealousy. There's no anxiety. There's none of that crap. You've grown up. It doesn't exist anymore. And you're just comfortable. And yeah, so that's that. I'll leave it at that, because I've been rambling about it for 2 minutes now. But yeah, you'll know it's right when it's easy. And on top of that, this was a beautifully well done song. It literally reminded me so much of my own past. I imagine it hits home with so many people watching this as well. YOASOBI has such a fantastic voice, and I understand, like, with this song, like if you draw a comparison to like Dimash, for example, right? With his flipping in crazy vocals that just blow everyone's mind, everyone out the water, right? You would listen to that and you go, incredible vocals, amazing. But this is incredible vocals too. So when I say incredible vocals, I mean incredible vocals in the terms of what we just listened to. And the reason I'm saying that is because I want people to understand that there can be different levels of amazing vocals in different styles all over the world. There isn't just one level. And YOASOBI, in her style and her lane, is easily one of the best vocalists I'm listening to. With these like softer notes that she brings to this amazing instrumental, and how mellow it just seems to make you feel. It's brilliantly, masterfully crafted, and so enjoyable to listen to. Everything I've heard so far from YOASOBI, I have just fallen in love with. I love the songs. They are masterfully done. So much fun. And even the ones that are sad in a fun way. It's just so brilliant done. And the music videos are so unique as well. The style is so brilliant. I love them. I love them so much. YOASOBI is just awesome. I just love it. I'll leave a link to the original video in the description as well. It's just two people that make all these songs, right? It's YOASOBI and A Yazy. Someone let me know. Let me know the story in the comment section. I want to make sure I'm getting all of this right. I do apologize if I'm not. Please don't hate me. I'm still new to YOASOBI. I'm still learning, so educate me, please. But man, absolutely love this. Absolutely love this. I can see why Probably is so recommended. This is a beautiful song. I hope you all enjoyed this too, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing new year. Thank you so much for being so kind to me over here on YouTube. I can't believe what's happened this year with YouTube. It's been incredible. I really wouldn't be me without all of you, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. Have an amazing day, and as always, my friends, you see me in the next video.